I love Catholics. There are Catholics that love Jesus. But part of the problem with work in Catholicism, especially for men, the leader is the priest. And the priest is committed to poverty and chastity. Just so you know, that's my unbucket list. I don't want to die a broke virgin at the church. In fact, I promise you that's not how I'm going out. Within that, it doesn't bring the healthiest men, and it doesn't encourage and inspire men. Because if the leader is, well, he doesn't have a wife, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't own anything, he's not building anything, and he's not responsible for anyone, it's really hard to admire that guy.
So I imagine you have some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I wonder where to begin. First of all, we need to differentiate in the priesthood between different ways in which the priesthood is lived out. A religious priest is that they belong to an order. And so their first and primary vocation is to be part of the orders. The secular priest is not a religious priest, which means he lives in the world. He doesn't belong to an order. I do not take the 3 vows of chastity, poverty, and obedience. I take promises and vows, and my promises to the bishop are that I would remain celibate, which means that yes, I do renounce marriage, but I renounce marriage for the sake of being available to my parishioners in order to put myself completely at their service, to imitate our Lord, who himself also was not married, and in order to be able to imitate on earth the kind of union that we're supposed to have with God in heaven, where Jesus himself says there will be no giving or taking and receiving in marriage. Canon law then stipulates other things about how we live our life, one of which is that we should live a life of simplicity